of all. Oh, long live Alliance Academy.
Let's wait for let's have our seat. Let's have our seat. Thank you. I recognize the presence of the MD of Alliance Academy, the head teacher, the doors of Good Hope, Nazareth Primary School, the teaching staff of Good Hope, teaching staff of Alliance Academy, the teaching staff of Unit High School, not forgetting the students and the pupils at large. Good afternoon. You can call me Anai, Mamet Anai. Those are my names. Today we gathered for only one purpose. We will be brief. The purpose is we have two different schools. The two schools, they have already debate, and the debate will start in a few minutes time. So the team from both schools sat down and they organized the friendly march, and the debate is picked out of the three formats of the debate, and that is parliamentary debate. The learners or the pupils, they are going to debate on the parliamentary debate, and the two formats of the debate we are not going to touch. We do these things purposely to boost the morale in pupils in their studies. When we get people from
Bluetooth connecting, please wait.
The people from Nazareth Primary School from Bor, they traveled to Juba today or yesterday. So this one here will also give the chance to the rest, all the people who are left behind, next time to participate or to commit themselves so that next time they travel somewhere. The same to the peoples from Alliance. Those who are not among the participants will also put that effort so that next time they will be among the participants and they will go somewhere, not within Juba. Another one is we are carrying this one out to promote their talent. We have many people with different talents, but those who are picked out to have the talent of debating. So we encourage them so that they know that they have the talent of debating, and if we ignore their talent, then we are killing them without knowing it. Another one is we want to build the confidence in the learners. Since we know that these learners we are training, they will be the future speakers or the leaders in a few years to come. Take an example, the parliamentary debate that we are going to do shortly. It will give them a time or a chance that if we train them deep in parliamentary debate, then many of them or most of them will be a great parliamentarian in the parliament. So today we have the friendly debate between GOTO and Alliance, and the debate will not take much of the time. We have two sessions of the debate. We have session A, that is group A, and group B. The two groups are going to participate. In Alliance we have group A, and GOTO they also have group A. And they also have group B, and in GOTO they also have group B. The two groups A and B will participate, and we do this one here not to leave out any other participant. Maybe the participant is capable of being in group A or being in group B, and we leave him or her out. Then he or she might have doubt that there must something wrong with me. That's why they left me out. So we did this one purposely to include everyone to participate in this debate. So after this part, you see the MC is against the time, and I know I consume much of the time since they gave me only 1 minute. So after this part, I can say the occasion is officially open.
Thank you. Thank you. That was a nice speech from the deputy teacher of Alliance Academy. He stated very clear that the debate is officially open. And as for now, allow me to call the moderator of the debate to come and start the first debate. That debate is going to be Team B. The moderator is Dr. Mabil. You're highly welcome. This is the starting of the debate.
Ladies and gentlemen, before I kick off, I would like to call my honorables or the debaters of tonight, to whom we are going to listen from them. First of all, allow me to call the affirmative side. It's led by Honorable Emmanuel Anyang Bol from Alliance Academy. If you are there, you are highly welcome. Allow me once again to call the second main speaker from Alliance Academy, who is none other than Honorable Ayen Mayom Atem. To keep the ball rolling once again, allow me to call Honorable Apian Wol from Alliance Academy. The fourth speaker from Alliance Academy is known as Lau Chin Kulang from Alliance Academy. The last speaker from Alliance Academy is Honorable Maino Marial Manyang. So you are highly welcome. All audience are willing to hear a true voice from you. Allow me to go direct to call the honorables from negative side, which is Good Hope National Primary School, is led by Honorable Adan Malik Alier. The second main speaker from Good Hope National Primary School is none other than Honorable Ayen Anyang Alier. The third speaker from Good Hope is none other than Honorable Mrs. Nyanchier Ayun Bol. And the fourth speaker from Good Hope is none other than Honorable John War Awol. Lastly, allow me to welcome Honorable Alwell William Nguyen. Ladies and gentlemen, these are our debaters whom we are going to listen from them. They will give us a very confident speeches, convenient speeches in which the entire country will wander and be a mess of their speech. Now allow me to introduce the pulpit team or the serving team, and I will start by my name. I'm Ustaz Simon Peter Dictoro Bale from Godop Nursery and Primary School, who is selected to be the moderator of the day, and that's all about me. I will be moderating this first round, which is Team B, as well as maybe later there will be a change or not. So the motion of tonight today will be modern life is better than ancient life. Now I would like to hand over the mic once again to the judge.
According to our time, the first three speakers, each person will take 6 minutes as the duration, and the warning time will be after 4 minutes. That is for first three speakers. For the last two speakers, the first speaker will take the duration will be 5 minutes, and the warning will be after 3 minutes. Thanks.
My name is Jonathan. I am one of the co-judges of today's debate, and I'm happy to judge this debate. Thank you very much. Hello everyone, call me Simon Ajakguong. I'm a teacher at the Late High School. I'm going to be one of the judges today. Thank you.
Yeah, my name is Simon. I am called Simon Deng Chol. I am going to be the chief judge, and it's important I also tell you the criteria onto which you are going to be judged. The first one is going to be on your introduction as a speaker on both sides. The introduction is going to be having yourself and the members of your team. That introduction is going to be out of 10. The other one is going to be a smartness. If you are very smart, you are rated out of 5. The other one is going to be your fluency, how good your English is. That is also going to be out of 5. The other one is the point or the content. Sometimes it's called the presentation. What you are saying and what the message you have in what you are saying. The other one is going to be the quotes and the evidences a speaker provides to the judges. The other one is going to be punctuality. How punctual are you on coming to the stage and leaving the stage? That is going to be also out of 10. We will have summary out of 5 and then conclusion out of 10. If you add all these up together, they will give you 20. They will give you 100. So all the participants, I wish you luck. Thank you very much.
So the time has come for us to listen from our great debaters from Alliance Academy Primary School and Godop Nursery Primary School. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to call the first speaker from Alliance Academy, who is none other than Honorable Emmanuel Ajakguong.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is a quote said by William, and I quote, "Modernization is simply the process of adapting all views and effect." Moderator, judges, and the two participants who are against each other, not forgetting who the audience are like. You may simply call me Emmanuel Ajakguong, a pupil from Alliance Academy. I am here to affirm the resolution as the resolution says, modern life is better than ancient life. I agree with the motion because of my following views. Dear audience, I want to explain something to you clearly. The motion of today is not talking about town and village. The motion of today is talking about the life of today and the life of long time ago. Ladies and gentlemen, to keep you more enlightened about the motion, we the team of farmers are not denying the fact that ancient life was good, but it is not as good as modern life. Dear audience, how does our argument make sense here? Dear ladies and gentlemen, life in modern time is made better and easier by technology compared to ancient time. Dear audience, take an example. The negators that you are seeing here today use car to travel from Bor up to Juba. Dear audience, just imagine fooling how tiresome and how slow it is. Mr. Chairperson, may I allow me to go through my point? To break down a keyword. Modern life refers to the current period for human society. Ancient life refers to the period of human before civilization. Mr. Chairperson, may I allow me to go through my point? Dear audience, as I will not beat around the bush, give me this moment of 6 minutes to convince each and everyone. To begin with, I would like to talk about record keeping. Dear audience, record keeping means the act of storing information for future use. Long time ago, information were kept by old people who may earlier forget or die with the information. Unlike modern time, where information are kept in a social media, we can stay for long. Therefore, modern life is better than ancient life. To the table, moderator, better and back to the audience. Here is my evidence of record. This is the way long time ago information was kept. The judges with media. And this one is the way information are kept right now. And again, I would like to talk of better dressing. Dear audience, better dressing means to use any material to cover the body from nakedness. Dear audience, long time ago, our ancestors used the skin of animals which may expose someone to skin diseases such as scabies, ringworm, and among others. Unlike modern time where people wear soft clothes which are super for human health. Therefore, modern life is better than ancient life. Through the table, moderator, pay the judge and back to the audience. Also, I would like to talk of learning new languages. Dear audience, through modernization, we have learned new languages. The word modernization came from model. Through modernization, we have learned new languages like English and Arabic. The negators, as we are debating today, we are using English language. If not modernization, which mean of communication will you use to communicate with us or with the audience? Once again, is it possible for us to communicate with American while using Dinka language? No. Yes, with this concrete point, modern life is better than ancient life. The moderator, better yet, and back to the audience. Summary I have talked of record keeping, better dressing, and learning new languages. To conclude, the generation that acquire knowledge without ever understanding how that knowledge benefit the community is a knowledge that is not learning to be a citizen. Ladies and gentlemen, I raise my case and thank
you, and we enjoyed so much. Ladies and gentlemen, once again allow me to call the first main speaker from Goodwood National Primary School, who is none other than Honorable Adan Maleng Alier.
The two competing chambers who are fighting for their right. Not forgetting, my dear ladies and gentlemen, before you here is Miss Adam Malek, pupils from Goodwood Nursery Primary School, ready to negate the superdynamic resolution which is grammatically stated that modern life is better than ancient life. Mr. Speaker, would you first please allow me to break down and define the keywords? Okay, thank you. Modern is an adjective, life is a noun, is an elephant verb, better is an adjective, than is a conjunction, action life is an adjective, life is a noun. To define the keyword, I would like to say, modern life is the life that we are in now. But ancient life is a traditional life where it's a life of our fathers. Before I go straight to my home too, allow me to battle one of the points that have been said by one of opponents. Okay, my dear opponents, you talk of technology. You say that technology has brought something like a car, but nowadays car little kill a lot of humans, a lot of people in the world through accidents. But in ancient time, there were no such a thing like a car. But now, an accident can kill people, which is not good. And that's why I say ancient life is better than modern life. Through the table, Honorable Debate Chairperson, by the judges and back to the audience. Not only that, you also talk of better dressing. Nowadays, people are not wearing the full dressing. In ancient life, our grandfathers can wear skin, but they first let it to be dry so that the germ cannot be there. That causes diseases. And wear it, but the private part cannot be seen. But nowadays, people like modelers used to wear neck clothes in which people can see their private part. They are like people who are naked, but our parents used to cover their private part with skin. And that's why I say ancient life is better than modern life. Through the table, Mr. Honorable Debate Chairperson, by the judges and back to the audience. To go straight to my own view, first of all, I may talk of I would like to pass on more is life expectancy. In ancient life, people live longer as compared to modern life. Remember the advancement of technology have little introduction of things that lead to death of human life. But it is in the Bible that people can, like Adam, have lived in the house for 930 in the world. But nowadays, no one can reach those here. And that way I say, ancient life is better than modern life. Through the prayer from Mr. Honorable Debate Chairperson, by the judges and back to the audience. Not only but also affordable living. In ancient life, the cost of living was very low as compared to modern life. There is an increase of the level of price in the cost of living. Whereby in ancient life, if you have 100 Sudanese pounds, you can buy a family basic need. But nowadays, that 100 can be used to buy a food which cannot benefit the family. Thank for your warning. And that's why I say, ancient life is better than modern life. Through the table, Mr. Honorable Debate Chairperson, by the judges and back to the audience. The health condition of Asian people was in a good condition due to limit of the diseases. But nowadays, the advancement of technology have led to creation of many diseases like COVID-19 and HIV and which can lead to death of human life. And it is not good for a person to make something that may have a negative impact in his or her life. And that's why I say ancient life is better than modern life. Through the table, Mr. Honorable Debate Chairperson, by the judges and back to the audience. To summarize my point, I talk of life expectancy, affordable living, not only but health condition. My dear judges, these are my points about, these are my evidence. And I'll get more about the life expectancy in Book of Genesis 5, chapter 5, verse 5, that Adam lived for 930 days and 30 years in the house. And I would like to conclude by saying that the quote goes, public education was not founded to give society what it wants, quite the opposite. Meaning, public or formal education have negative impact in the society, whereby educated people can lead to creation of diseases which is not good. That's why I neglect my name is a reason by saying that ancient life is better than modern life. Through the table, Mr. Honorable Debate Chairperson, by the judges and back to the audience. But I beg to raise my case.
From Durham National Primary School. Once again, allow me to call the second main speaker from affirmative side, who is none other than Mrs. Ayen Mayom Atum. So you are highly welcome.
Indian Nanya say, and I quote, modernization is measured by one ability to adapt new changes. Learn new skill. Learn new skill.
That one is so small.
Learn new skill and evolve with the time. Greeting to you, moderator, judges, speaker, plus two competing parties who are competing for the mantra. Not forgetting you, my dear ladies and gentlemen. In front of you here by the name of Mayom, willing and ready to propose the motion as a motion while you said that modern life is better than actual life. I agree with the motion because of my following views. First to it, I would like to back up the point being rebutted by opposition side. My brother want to talk about, not talk about technology, but our brother will try to talk about better transfer. Now, why are you doing them yesterday? Why don't you move with your feet and leave the cars to the principle of technology? And my brother will try to talk about learning languages. Now, why are you hearing them now and don't you live in them? Now, learning languages are good, and they want to make you to travel from Bora to here to come and use them. Why are you telling them again they are not good? I would like to battle the point being said by the other side that long time ago people used to stay for a long time, but now people used to die when they do this in 90 years. Now, do you think modern life want to make them to die like that? God is the one who make it like that, but not modern life. I would like to go through my point. My first point about human based on energy efficiency. Ladies and gentlemen, energy efficiency refers to availability of energy resources such as electricity. In ancient times, people use wood, which prepared meal in less minutes, which in a modern life where we use taboos, we prepare meal in less minutes. Therefore, that is the reason that I say modern life is better than ancient life. The moderator, brother, judge, and talk to my lovely audience. Secondly, I would like to talk about improved accommodation. Ladies and gentlemen, accommodation refers to the temporary wedding of which it was at the ancient time. See people living according to tribe, of which a person of different tribe, first by he or she will have nowhere to sleep. Unlike modern time where we have hotel which are for male sleepers group of people. Take an example, Gandhi Hotel and other hotels. Therefore, that is more than that I say. Modern life is better than ancient life. The moderator, brother, judge, and talk to my lovely audience. Thirdly, I would like to talk about better trading system. Ladies and gentlemen, trading means buying and selling of goods. Take an example. Ancient time people use better trade. We refer to the exchange of good for good. Whereby this is term of measurement and coincidence of when allied people use monetary system with paper both buyers and sellers. And that is what is that I say modern life is better than ancient life. The moderator, better judge, and talk to you, my lovely audience. I'd like to summarize my point. I talk of energy efficiency. I talk of improved accommodation. I talk of better trading system. Conclusion, I'd like to conclude by saying that, dear ladies and gentlemen, globalization and international cooperation have facilitated the exchange of culture, and recently leading to better understanding and cooperation, of which diving better population. Therefore, this matter not only better than national life. Dear ladies and gentlemen, I beg to stop here and I raise my case and thank.
Thank you so much, Honorable Ayan Mayam Ating, for your speech. We really enjoy it and we love you. May you just maintain that wonderful speech. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, and the entire country South Sudan, allow me to call the second main speaker from Good Nursery and Primary School, who is none other than Mrs. Ayan Anyang Alier. So you are highly welcome.
If the ball rolling, I would like to send my warm request to the team of judges plus 2 competing champions who are fighting for their right. One and not forgetting you, my dear lovely ladies and gentlemen, in front of you is none other than Ayan Anyang. We are ready to oppose the motion, which is well stated that model life is better than natural life. I oppose it because of my following reasons. Please, judges, allow me to go to rebuttal the point that was said before. My dear opponent talk about electricity. Electricity can kill a lot of people now, but electricity was caused by technologies, which is not good. But electricity can kill people in the area. Not once, but a lot of people in the area, which is not good, and this is the reason why I disagree with your point. Through the table, Mr. Honorable Debate Chairperson, may on the judges and back to the audience. Not only, but I would like to back up the point that was said, but that was rebutted by my opponent. My opponent said that my opponent said that the point of living long is not good. But for me, I say that this point must be good because long time ago people can live long, but now people cannot live long because of some technologies that are brought in the world. Like this, guns can kill a lot of people, and this makes people not to live long now. My dear opponent said that God kill people. They are opponents. They are proposers. Is God a killer? No. God is not a killer, but she said that God is a killer. How God kill people, but technologies kill people, not our God kill us. And this is the reason why I disagree with the motion. To the table, Mr. Honorable Debate Chairperson, now on the judges and back to the audience. Especially to my points, I would like to talk of taking care of children. Long time ago, people can take care of children whereby they can bring them together and tell them the stories of their cultures before. But now this cannot happen, and this way you can find young children drinking wine. Or is it good for a young child to drink wine? No. And this is the reason why I disagree with the motion. To the table, Mr. Honorable Debate Chairperson, may all the judges and back to the audience. Not only that, but I may also talk of lack of respect. Long time ago, young children can respect their elders, but now this cannot happen. This is what you can find a young child abusing a big person, which is not good. And this is the reason why I disagree with the motion. To the table, Mr. Honorable Debate Chairperson, may all the judges and back to the audience. Not only that, but I would like also to talk of. Archaeological discoveries, for example. Ancient sites such as mural painting and site of pyramid art as instructors and contribute us about understanding the past. And this is the reason why I disagree with the motion. To the table, Mr. Honorable Debate Chairperson, may all the judges and back to the audience. Not only that, but I would like also to talk of talk about communal work. Communal work is a work done together by community members. For example, long time ago, people can work together peacefully and loudly, but now people cannot work together. Thanks for your warning. People cannot work together. Whereby people, if they try to stay together, they can shoot themselves using guns, which is not good. And this is the reason why I disagree with the motion to the table. Mr. Honorable Debate Chairperson, may I want the judges and back to the audience. In summary, I would like to say the quote in the Bible, that the quote in the Bible, Exodus 20 verse 12, say that, honor your mother and your father so that you may live long in the land that Lord your God has given you. What I want to mean is, respect your mother and your father so that you may live long in the land that your God has given you. We are living here now to show our culture, to do our things and to live in future. And we are doing this for our futures and things that are coming ahead of us. And somebody I would like to talk of, taking care of children, lack of respect. So I would like to conclude by saying that do not train a child to learn. Do not train children to learn by force, but and hurry. Train them to know something in future. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Honorable Ayana, for the wonderful speech. Once again, dear ladies and gentlemen, allow me to call the third speaker from Alliance Academy-Juba who is none other than Honorable Ajakguong. So I have some platform. Ladies and gentlemen, it was once said about paradigm of human network. Modernization is not the same as westernization. Modernization is about adapting the best that everyone offers, no matter where they come from. Greeting to you, the moderator, panel of judges, brother, two competing parties, one finding the resolution for today's motion. In front of you here is none other than Honorable Ajakguong, who's ready and willing to propose the motion that says, modern life is better than ancient life. I have agreed with the motion because of my following reasons. Firstly, I would like to rebut the point that was said by my opponent. She has talked about that modernization and with the introduction of guns, we may cause killing of people. The other disengagement, in ancient time there were bows and arrows. Bows and arrows can lead to killing of people, and the reason why guns was introduced, it was not because of killing of people, it was to protect yourself and against wild animals. That is the reason why I'm saying modernization is better than ancient life. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to go through my point. My first one, I would like to talk about the transport system. Transport is the movement of people from one place to another for a reason. Dear ladies and gentlemen, take an example. Today can travel from Juba International Airport to Jomo Kenyatta International Airport for about 1 hour and 35 minutes. Unlike national life where people move on boats and animals, which are the lowest means of transport. That is the reason why I'm saying modernization is better than ancient life. The moderator, bear the judges and back to the world. Not only that, but also I would like to talk about improved standard of living. Dear ladies and gentlemen, standard of living means the quality of the society and the quality of the society in the person. Dear ladies and gentlemen, those great poor people used to live in us, which are not sometimes enough for extended families. I like to modern time where people live in conclusive houses such as homes and many more. That is the reason why I'm saying modern life is better than ancient life. The moderator there is and back to the Additionally, I would like to talk about improved creativity and innovation. Dear ladies and gentlemen, creativity and innovation mean the ability of introducing a novel idea by the use of critical imagination. Dear ladies and gentlemen, introduction of vocational schools such as the vocational school have given many people innovative skills, unlike ancient life where there are specific people known for a specific reason. That is the reason I'm saying modern life is better than ancient life. The moderator, bear the judges, and back to the audience. Not only that, but also I would like to talk about the use of insecticides. Insecticides, these are chemicals used to kill germs, insects like
flies, scorpions, and many more. Dear ladies and gentlemen, in ancient time, people used to suffer from infection, unlike the modern time where insects are killed using insecticide. That is the reason why I'm saying modern life is better than ancient life. The more things are very dangerous and better to the audience. I have thought about the transport system. I have thought about improving standard of living. I have thought about improving creativity and innovation. I have thought about the use of insecticide. All in all, I would like to conclude by saying that modernization has linked to better communication, transfer, and communication. I would like to conclude by saying that, ladies and gentlemen, modern life has linked to better transport and communication, which allows the life of today to be more important than the life of ancient time. Dear audience, I will close my case. I would like to stand shortly.
Wow, so amazing. We really enjoyed this speech. Thank you so much, everyone. Happy Ajakguong for that wonderful speech. Once again, allow me to go to the speaker from Golden Resident Primary School, who is none other than Honorable Miss Yanchia Ajakguong. So you are welcome.
My high degree of protection is awarded to the table of Mr. Honorable Debate, Team of Judges, Moderator, Timekeeper, two competing parties plus the audience. In front of you here is Mrs. Yanchia again. He has neglected the motion which is well grammatically stated that modern life is better than ancient life. Mr. Speaker, would you please allow me to provide on some of the points said by my opponents? My dear opponents, you have talked of transport. Transport is not only the way where we travel. Even we can also manage to travel by using our legs. For example, in ancient life we used to travel when there is no modern thing that we have built there. And we used to use our legs by traveling, and that's why I negate the motion through a table of Mr. Honorable Debate Chairperson by the judges and back to the audience. Mr. Speaker, allow me to go through my view. My first view I would like to talk of wisdom and knowledge. Ancient life is important how it provides wisdom and knowledge passed down through the generation for betters in Indian content guidelines that still affect today's society, and that's why I negate the motion through a table of Mr. Honorable Debate Chairperson by the judges and back to the audience. Not only that, but introduction of gangsters in ancient life were not having gangsters but unless in modern life. For example, nowadays, Juba is a city whereby there's a lot of gangsters. They can attract people on the way and they kill them, which is not good, and that's the main reason why I negate the motion through a table of Mr. Honorable Debate Chairperson by the judges and back to the audience. Not only that, but cultural heritage in ancient life preserve the cultural heritage for the first society, has literature and tradition, and that's the main reason why I negate the motion through a table of Mr. Honorable Debate Chairperson by the judges and back to the audience. Not only that, but abortion, rampant abortion by women using modern technology has resulted in 2 loss of life. For example, 2 years ago in Juba, a certain girl was in boarding school and she got pregnant. Then she decided to abort the child, and the abortion was done by she went to the hospital and the abortion was done by using machines. Then the machine cuts all the small intestine in the wombs, and that did the death to the girl. My dear proposer, it is very good for you to sleep with men very well. And after that, when you get pregnant, you will not be with the child in your womb, but you will decide to abort it. And that's the main reason why I debate the motion to the table of Mr. Honorable Debate Chairperson by the judges and back to the audience. In summary, I have talked of wisdom and knowledge, cultural heritage. In addition to that, introduction of gang styles, abortion. In conclusion, I would like to say, do not let this new technology surprise your mind. This means that do not let this new technology attract you and come.
Yeah, thank you so much, Honorable Nyanchira, you from Gojo. Now, it is time for all of us to witness and listen to the foreign speakers, whereby we are going to give a chance for challenge for each participant. And in that matter, we are very strict because time wasting sometimes is very rampant, in the sense that maybe the speaker or the opponent might rise up and waste the time for the presenter. So in that matter, we are giving only point of challenge only one and for all. So thank you so much for listening, and I hope you guys will do it. So allow me to call Honorable Long Chin from Academy. So you are highly welcome.
Once said and her quote, modern life is the journey of transformation where societies have the opportunity to reinvent themselves for better lives. Greeting to you, moderator, judges, two competing parties who are against each other, not forgetting the audience at last. In front of you here is none other than Nurs, ready and willing to affirm the resolution of today, as the resolution is grammatically stated that modern life is better than ancient life. I agree with the motion because of my following things. First of all, I would like to back up the point of my first speaker that was rebutted by the first speaker from Nigeria. My first speaker was trying to talk about the best dressing, better dressing. Ladies and gentlemen, the Nigeria first speaker was rebutted the point by saying that we used to wear skin, but nowadays modern time bring the clothes where you can wear half naked. Dear ladies and gentlemen, it is your choice. Well, long time ago, we used to wear skin, and the skin was not used to cover the whole body, but it covered the back up here and the ears, also the breast. Not only that, but also. My second speaker was trying to talk about the life of human. God is the one who used to take your life. If you have been chosen by God, if the God said that you are not going to die in this time, you can be alive. But the speaker from this side come and say that God is the one, God was not a killer, but my second speaker would not say that God was a killer. Not only that, but also, I would like to remember the point I would say that the third speaker from the other side. The third speaker was trying to talk about the pudding. Ladies and gentlemen, long time ago people used to move from one place to another using pudding. When you are using your food, when you are moving to another place, it may take long minutes or long hours when you are moving. Now through modernization, we can use car for us to reach that without taking long minutes or long time. Not only that, but also through my funds, I would like to talk about the improved organization. Ladies and gentlemen, organization means the use of machines such as tractors for cultivation. Ladies and gentlemen, those days in the ancient time, people used farmers and fruit for cultivation, which we could cover the smallest portion of land, but and also taxes. Unlike ancient time where people use machines such as tractors for cultivation, we do not only cover the land of land, but also save the time and energy for farmer. Therefore, modern life is better than ancient life. The moderator, the judges, and back to the audience. Not only that, but also, I would like to talk about the communication. Ladies and gentlemen, communication refers to the sending and receiving of message from one person to another. Thank for your warning. From one person to another. Ladies and gentlemen, those days people use drum and sending messages which mean they make distance, unlike ancient time where people send message to the far place like UK.
Okay, my dear opponents, you have said that communication, you know nowadays communication, as a young girl like you can manage to abuse a whole man because you know that you will not get that perfect, and which is not good, and that's why I get the motion through the table of Mr. Howard.
My dear sister, you people were communicating without using phone where you are not using sending messages on feeding drum.
Honorable Launching from Alliance Academy, National Primary School, we really appreciate your speech. Once again, let me clarify this. Once you are given a chance to echo our point of challenge, you have no need to waste time. Be specific, precise, and concise. If you waste time, I will take mine from you. So thank you so much for that. Once again, allow me to call the best floor speaker from School-Bor National Primary School, who is none other than Ajakguong Award. So Mr. Blackman is here.
With a high degree of salutation, I would like to salute the table of debate official plus the two competing parties who are fighting for their right. Why not forgetting my dear beautiful ladies and handsome gentlemen? It is a privilege to stand before you here and I am John Wara, a people from School-Bor Nursery and Primary School in this stimulating debate on modern life is better than ancient life. I disagree with the motion. Please, Honorable Debate Chairperson, allow me to further the point that has been heralded by my opponent. One of my opponents talk of communication was sending a message. So, what I want to say by that, people used to build themselves on Facebook, which is not good, and that made children to be disciplined, whereby they abuse the people which are not, they are faithless. And that is the reason I negate the motion through the table of Mr. Honorable Debate Chairperson, that the judges are back to the podium. To look my point of view, first of all, I would like to talk about technological advancements. Ancient technologies and innovation created gateway for development of modern technologies. For example, ancient pyramid in Egypt showed a way for construction of modern pyramid in Juba. And that's the main reason I negate the motion. Through the presiding office, the judges are back to the podium. Our point type of social, cultural understanding. It is seen like on diversity, custom, belief, and value practices of our societies, and this helps us to understand human diversity. And that is the reason I negate the motion. Through the presiding office, where the judges are back to the podium. Our point type of artistic inspiration. Ancient architecture and justice have continued to influence the buildings of modern architecture. For example, the temple constructed by Solomon, son of David, have created a way for construction of flyovers and many other buildings in modern. And that's the reason I negate the motion through the table of Mr. Honorable Debate Chairperson, where the judges are back to the podium. The point is about also religious belief. Ancient religious and spiritual practices has provided insight for value that shape human history. For example, Nurs and Dinka were shot to go to Ajakguong must pass through initiation, and this was not for modern, was for ancient life. And that's the reason I negate the motion through the table of Mr. Honorable Debate Chairperson, where the judges are back to the podium. In summary, I talk of technological advancement, cultural understanding, artistic inspiration, religious belief. Conclusively, a true friend is someone who accepts your past, sample or learning. A true friend is someone who accepts your past, support your present, and encourage your future. Meaning that, my dear opponent, please accept our past, because ancient life has gave back to the modernization and past.
Yeah, I'm very sorry because I did not clarify some of the views remarked before. When the presenter said in summary, then the point of challenge should not be allowed again. So please, I'm very sorry for that. Once again, allow me to call the last speaker from Alliance Academy, who is none other than Honorable Maria. You are welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, Barack Obama once says an point. In the modern world, the key to success lies in our ability to innovate, adapt to the power of change. Critic moderator, panel of judges, plus the two competing sides who are fighting for their mental right. Not forgetting you, thou art large. In front of you here is none other than Mino Marial, They are the judges and back to the audience. You can say that the lack of respect. Now we are being taught to respect our parents. If you are not respecting your parents, then why do you come to school? You are coming to school here to be taught how to respect your parents. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that I answered you. To continue, to begin with, I would like to talk about development of infrastructures. Ladies and gentlemen, in our current world, ladies and gentlemen, in our current world, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to talk about development of infrastructures. Ladies and gentlemen, in our current world, development of infrastructures is focusing on airport, barrages, bridges, and among others. And those projects can create jobs and promote economic growth without disrupting traditional norms. Therefore, our grandparents used to migrate and cover the long distance while putting, but through modernization, we used to travel with cars, planes, motorcycles, and among others. Therefore, modern life is better than ancient life. The moderator, where the artists and down to the body. Not only that, but I would also talk about best entertainment options. Ladies and gentlemen, entertainment options refer to the activities designed to give the pleasure and amusement. Take an example. Listening to audios, watching videos, and online games reduce the stress level in modern time. Unlike ancient time whereby a person is lonely, when he or she is alone. The moderator, where the judges, and back to the audience. Not only that, but I will also talk about improved educational opportunities. Ladies and gentlemen, educational opportunities, these are different categories of people. Take an example. Those days in ancient time, most of the work were for strong people. Unlike modern time, whereby vulnerable people who are educated who keep position in the government and also NGOs. The moderator, they are the judges and boundaries in here. Here is the evidence. In summary, I talk of development of infrastructures, I talk of best entertainment options, I talk of improved educational opportunities. To conclude, ladies and gentlemen, advancement in education and literacy rates have empowered individuals to pursue opportunities for personal and professional growth. Therefore, modern life is better than ancient life because of educational advancement. Ladies and gentlemen, I beg to stop here. I beg to raise my case and down.
It's so amazing. Thank you so much, Honorable Apian, or Honorable Maino Mayan, for your wonderful speech. We really enjoy it.
Educating the mind without educating the heart is not education at all. Said by James Farright, meaning in modern life, people educate mind only but not heart, which is not good. And that's the main reason I negate the motive. To hit the nail on top, allow me to pass my own regard to the team of judges plus the two competing parties who are fighting for their rights. Why not forgetting you, my dear ladies and gentlemen? In front of you here is none other than William. I'm here ready to negate the motion, which is well grammatically stated that modern life is better than ancient life. I negate this because of my following view. Mr. Speaker, would you please allow me to go through my views? My first views are like sexual exploitation. In ancient Egypt, it was so important for getting married. Unlike the model where prostitution is more of survival. For example, Juba and Karuma in Bor. And that's the main reason as why I disagree with the motion. From the time of Mr. Honorable Debate, Chairperson, where the judges and back to the audience. Not only that, but also environmental issues. In ancient, the study of Asian ecosystem and climate are very peaceful and harmless environment. For example, the design of ancient Japanese garden or CTM to promote tranquility, and that's the main reason as why I negate the motion. To the time of Mr. Honorable Debate, where the judges and back to the audience. Not only that, but also dressing code. Back in days, people used to wear clothes
Not only that, but also medicine and health. Asian medical knowledge have contributed to the manufacturing of modern medicines. And this refers to health treatment of the person. That's the main reason why I strongly negate the motion. To the table, Mr. Honorable Debate, Chairperson, where the judges and bound the Afrobian. In summary, I would like to summarize my views, including my teammates. One of my colleagues have talked of life expectancy, affordable living, health conditions, peaceful environment, eating habits, taking care of children, lack of respect, communal work, sociological discoveries, wisdom and knowledge, cultural heritage, introduction of widespread of gangsters, abortion, technological advancement, cultural understanding, religious belief, artistic inspiration, historical insight, sexual exploitation, environmental history, vesting code, medicine and health. Conclusively, I would like to say, you shall not commit adultery, meaning do not practice sex when you are not married and thanks.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, and the entire country of South Sudan, allow me to begin the first session between Alliance Academy and Guru National Primary School. We've been waiting for a while, and once again, we are going to listen to you here. After this precious moment, thank you so much, and we'll meet again. Good evening once again. Okay, let me take this privilege to recognize the presence of everyone from our staffs, our dear, loving students and pupils. I'm by the name of Michael, and I'm going to moderate the second session of the debate, which is going to kick off within this very second. Before we start, I would like the debate patrons to give the list. So we have 5 representatives each. The resolution of the second session states, human violence is more harmful than natural disasters. Once again, the resolution of the second session states that human violence is more harmful than natural disasters. So we are going to listen to the two teams and see whether we agree with the resolution or we disagree with the resolution. Our judges are already in front of us, the 3 of them, and now we take this chance to welcome the debaters for today. Let's begin with the farmers, and dear audience, don't clap unnecessarily, okay? You allow them to first come, then you will applaud them for us to save our time. So let's begin with the farmers from Good Hope Nursery and Primary School. The first farmer, Ayan Madul Anyuat, please come and take your stage. Come and take your seat, please. The second, Honorable Honorable Await Aliar Adiar, take your seat. The third, Honorable Atit Ayunkur, please come and take your seat on my right side. Sit in order, the first, the second, third, and the last. The fourth one, Honorable Nyang Acheng Deng,
Please come and take your seat. And the last is Jacob Nyang Alif. Honorable Jacob, take your seat. Let's go to the negative side. Honorable Ayang Bol, please come and take your seat. Honorable Ayang Bol, please come and take your seat. The second one is Amor Mach Akej. You follow Honorable Ayak. The third one we have Monica Arewa Chek. Come and take your seat. The fourth one is Esther Adao Makwach. Also follow and do the same. The last one is Achola Gao. Also do the same. Up to this juncture, I would like to confirm again that our debaters are here in front of us. On my right side, we have the formative team from Good Hope Primary School, and then to my left, we have negative team from Alliance Academy. So, since we are already late, I was going to give judges 1 minute to give what they required of you here. But now I will reduce it to 30 seconds. Please, one of you come and enlighten them of what is expected. Just 30 seconds only. Be brief, because our time has gone.
Good evening, everybody. Well, we are invited to officiate this round of debate. I am Samson Okoye-Ajak, and for the purposes of this debate, I'll be the co-judge. To the debaters, you are delegates at this juncture, and when you come later, this means you are a champion. A champion does not check when he comes to the pulpit. He has to settle down, properly use the mic. When I attended the first session, those of you were struggling with how you can use a mic. When you come later, keep the mic away from your lips. We use enough pauses so that the judges can understand you and the entire house. You also need to present sophisticated arguments. When you adduce your points, you need to exhaust them and relay them back to the resolution. You are highly welcome. Participate without any fear. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And now, this is the moment we have been waiting for. We are going to start our debate. The first three from each team are considered main speakers in this case, and therefore they are given 6 minutes each. Then the last two are the floor speakers, and they are given 5 minutes each. So the first three, you have your 6 minutes, and then the last two, you have 5 minutes. The timekeeper, I hope you are in your position as we are starting. Timekeeper. So the first farmer, prepare yourself. Once the timekeeper comes, we shall kick off. Call upon the first affirmative, or the first affirmer, Honorable Ayan Madul. The stage is yours.
Great idea after receive violence opposition from mediocre mind. My highest degree of salutation is awarded to the table of Mr. Honorable Debate Chairperson, Timekeeper, Secretary, Critic, team of judges, plus you the audience. Why not forgetting you, my dear ladies and gentlemen. In front of you here is none other than Mrs. Ayan Madu, a pupil from Goodip Nursery and Primary School, ready to affirm the super dynamic resolution, which is well grammatically stated. Human violence is more harmful than natural disaster. I strongly affirm the motion because of my following views. Mr. Chairperson, please, would you allow me to define the keyword or break down the keyword? Human is a verb. Violence is a noun. Is a helping verb. More is a language of comparison. Then, harmful is an adjective. That is a conjunction. Natural disaster is an adjective. Disaster is a noun. To define the keyword, human violence are harms that are caused by human harm, while natural disaster are harms that do not come on behalf of human control. Up to this precious moment, please, Mr. Speaker, would you allow me to go through my views? First of all, I would like to talk of independence. Independence is the state of being able to stand on your own. For example, what leads South Sudan to have its own independent days, or what divided this nation into two, whereby we have Northern Sudan and Southern Sudan, is due to human violence, such as slavery, forced labor, and sexual harassment. What I mean by sexual harassment, a long time ago, when other people were here in our country, they used to sex our mothers and sisters by force, which is not good. But my dear ladies and gentlemen, do you really agree with the motion by saying that human violence is more harmful than natural disaster? And that is the reason why I affirm the motion through the table of Mr. Honorable Debate Chairperson, by the judges, and back to you, the audience. Not only that, but I will also talk of Rwanda genocide. Human violence like Rwanda genocide between the Hutu and Tutsi in 1994 has claimed the life of 800,000 to 1 million of people due to death, which is not good, but compared to natural disaster. During Jonglei State, the flood that was occupying Jonglei State in 2020 has not even lead to limited the total number of human violence, which is not good, and that is the reason why I affirm the motion through the table of Mr. Honorable Debate Chairperson, by the judges, and back to you, the audience. Not only that, but I may also talk of population displacement, meaning displacing the total number of people living in an area. For example, human violence can result in displacement of the entire population for a long time, such as the war that is happening between Israelites and Palestine. But compared to natural disaster, they can last for a short period of time, like the earthquake which happened in Turkey. And that is the reason why I affirm the motion through the table of Mr. Honorable Debate Chairperson, by the judges, and back to you, the audience. Not only that, but I may also talk of tribalism. It's the practice of separating people from one ethnic group. For example, human violence can cause conflict among different communities, such as the war in 2013 has claimed or has left division between Nurs and Dinka. But my dear ladies and gentlemen, is it good to live in a country where it doesn't have peace? Thanks for your warning. I think it is not good, and that is the reason why I affirm the motion through the table of Mr. Honorable Debate Chairperson, by the judges, and back to you, the audience. My dear judge, bear my evidence. Not only that, but I may also talk of impact on population in dating. These are effects that occur in relationship of anything. For example, if a man pregnancy a lady and later tells the lady to avoid the child, by using chemicals or things that are not safe. Or things that are not safe. And which is not good. But a long time ago, if a girl gets pregnant, she will not avoid the child. And that is the reason why I affirm the motion. Through the table of Mr. Honorable Debate Chairperson, back at the judges, and back to the audience. Not only that, but I may also talk of discrimination. Many treating people in unjust way because they are not from your clan or region. For example, if you are not living in your own country, you can be treated anyhow as a stranger, or you will not even get the benefit that you want because your citizenship doesn't belong to that country. And that is the reason why I affirm the motion. Through the table of Mr. Honorable Debate Chairperson, by the judges, and back to the audience. In addition to that, I may also talk of instability. Instability is the process where something is not in a comfortable position and it is simple for it to be changed. For example, if human violence is mostly common or practiced in your country, that is whereby others will adapt the stability of your ability, which is not good.
Okay, we have heard from Honorable Ayen Madul, and she was affirming the resolution. Let's go to the other side of the negative side, and we welcome Honorable Ajakguong. The stage is yours.
Mel Jackson once says, and I quote, "Even with all our technology and the invention that make modern life so much easier, and then it was takes just a big natural disaster to whip away odds and remind us that here on earth we still have mercy at the natural." Greeting to the table of moderator, panel of judges, plus the two articulated bodies and actualized, not forgetting you, ladies and gentlemen. In front of you here by the name none other than Ajakguong, here to affirm the resolution of today's debate, which says human violence is more harmful than natural disasters. Mr. Moderator, before I proceed into my point, allow me to define the keywords. Violence is an act of aggression in which one person is against another person who resists. We talk of human violence, that means a person against a person who resists. Natural disaster is anything that occurs so destructive without any human consent or input. Harmful means threats or dangerous. Dear ladies and gentlemen, I want to open your eyes to see clearly. We as negators believe that human violence is harmful. Our motion is telling us that human violence is harmful, natural disasters are harmful, and we believe that the hottest part of argument is which one is more harmful. We are here to tell you that natural disasters are more harmful than human violence. The motion is saying that human violence is harmful, natural disasters are harmful, which means human violence is one, natural disasters are many, and so one cannot be more harmful than many. I would like to rebut the point that was said by my dear opponents. She talked of independent. Ladies and gentlemen, is independent harmful? And that's why that's the reason we are saying natural disasters are more harmful than human violence. The moderator, panel of judges, and back to the audience. She also talked of displacement. Ladies and gentlemen, with human violence, you can go back to the place where you are. But with natural disaster, you cannot go back. Take an example of Bad Markol. Bad Markol was a cattle camp, but now it has turned to be a river, but people cannot go back there, and that's why the reason we are saying natural disasters are more harmful than human violence. The moderator, panel of judges, and back to the audience. To pass through my point, firstly, I would like to talk of pork. Pork is a condition in which an atmosphere visibility is reduced because of thick dark cloud or substance. This natural occurrence, dear audience, extremely affect the airmen of transport as many planes will be crashing. This natural occurrence is happening on a global scale and frequently and threatening human life more than any form of human violence. And that's why, as the reason we are saying natural disasters are more harmful than human violence. The moderator, panel of judges, and back to the audience. Again and again, I would like to talk of storms. Storms are extreme weather conditions with winds of 64 to 72 knots and precipitation, thunder, and lightning. These storms are dangerous to human beings and its environment compared to human violence. What makes this more harmful than human violence is the fact that they can happen without control and destroy human life and environment properties in a short period of time. And that's why, as the reason we are saying, natural disasters are more harmful than human violence. The moderator, panel of judges, and back to the audience. Here is the evidence. In summary, I have talked of pork and I have also talked of storms. I would like to conclude by saying that, dear ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your warning. Dear ladies and gentlemen, can our people set an examination that can be harder than the one of teachers? The same thing to natural disasters. The origin is expected from God, and God is the creator of human. How can human violence be harmful than natural disasters? Finally, I am here by saying that natural disasters are more harmful than human violence. Once again, to greet the table of moderator, panel of judges, ladies and gentlemen, I have raised my case and time.
Well. That was Honorable Ajakguong from the negative side. We go to the other side. That is affirmative team. And at this juncture, I welcome Honorable Ajakguong.
In learning you will teach, in teaching you will learn. To hit the nail on top, I would like to send my warm regard to the team of judges plus the two competing chambers who are fighting for their legal right. Why not forgetting you, my dear ladies and gentlemen? In front of you here is none other than a white child. He are ready to affirm the super dynamic resolution, which is grammatical stated that human violence is more harmful than natural disaster. I only affirm it because of my following views. Mr. Speaker, may you allow me to defend the point rebuttal my opponent? Okay, my dear sister, you talked of independence. My dear follower did not say that independence is harmful, but she said that independence is the cause to division of two countries. And that's the reason I affirm the motion. Through the table, Mr. Honorable Debate Chairperson, via the judges and back to my dear audience. Okay. I would like to rebuttal your point. You say that the storms can come for a short period of time and go away, but human violence cannot go away in the country, and that's the reason I affirm the motion. Through the table, Mr. Honorable Debate Chairperson, via the judges and back to my dear audience. To go on through my views, I would like to talk of human violence often target a specific individual. Take an example. Human violence leads to division, to social division, and that's the reason I affirm the motion. Through the table, Mr. Honorable Debate Chairperson, via the judges and back to my dear audience. Not only, but also I would like to talk of human violence cause long-lasting trauma in your mind. Take an example. Emmanuel Yal, in the Civil War of 1991, where Emmanuel Yal witnessed the death of his mother and the rape of his auntie when he was just 8 years old, and that caused Emmanuel Yal long-lasting trauma in his mind up to this precious moment as I am talking. And that's the reason I affirm the motion. Through the table, Mr. Honorable Debate Chairperson, via the judges and back to my dear audience. Furthermore, I would like to talk of destruction of cultural heritage. Human violence can cause destruction of cultural heritage. Take an example. Raiding cows between Dinka, and Nurs, which is not good. And that's the reason I affirm the motion. Through the table, Mr. Honorable Debate Chairperson, via the judges and back to my dear audience. Not only, but also I may talk of intentional harm. Human violence can cause intentional harm. For example, loss of lives, which is not good. And that's the reason I affirm the motion. Through the table, Mr. Honorable Debate Chairperson, via the judges and back to my dear audience. Not only, but also I would like to talk of poor health conditions. Human violence can cause poor health conditions. Take an example. The war happening between Gaza and Israelites, which is causing poor health conditions and destruction of many hospitals. And that can cause poor health conditions. And that's the reason I affirm the motion through the table of Mr. Honorable Debate Chairperson via the judges and back to my dear audience. Not only but also I may talk of the First World War are later than the Central Powers of the First World War, which claimed the life of 9 million soldiers and 7 million civilians, which is not good. And that's the main reason I affirm the motion through the table of Mr. Honorable Debate Chairperson via the judges and back to my dear audience. Not only but also I like to talk of loss of properties. Human violence can cause loss of properties. For example, years ago, I have come to own our country. Dear audience, is it good for a citizen from another country to own your country? And that's the main reason I affirm the motion through the table of Mr. Honorable Debate Chairperson via the judges and back to my dear audience. In summary, I have talked of human violence. Thanks for your warning. In summary, I have talked of human violence often target a specific individual, not only but also I have talked of human violence cause long-lasting trauma in your mind. Furthermore, I have talked of destruction of cultural heritage, not only but also I have talked of intentional harm. Furthermore, I have talked of poor health conditions. Not only but also the First World War are greater than the Central Powers of the First World War. Not only but also I have talked of human violence cause loss of properties. In conclusion, I would like to conclude my points by saying that in Luke chapter 10 verse 27 it says, love your neighbor as you love yourself. It means that let's stop practicing human violence and come together as one nation. Human violence is slowing down development in South Sudan. Let's stop human violence and we shall develop our country, South Sudan, and thanks.
Wonderful. That was a very good and excellent presentation from Honorable Awad earlier from the affirmative side. To keep the ball rolling, we continue and we go to the negative scheme, and therefore I welcome Honorable Amor Mike.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nelson Mandela once says in a quote, disasters will always come and go, leaving their victim either completely broken out or still. Ladies and gentlemen, before I speak to more, allow me to recognize the president of the debate moderator, judges, timekeeper, plus the two company sides who are fighting for the matter right, not forgetting the heart at large. In front of us and other, Brother Amor Mike was willing and ready to negate the resolution of today's debate, which is grammatically correct but it is not favoring my interest. As the motion says, human violence is more harmful than natural disasters. I disagree with the motion because of my following reason. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to back up the point which was being rebutted by my opponents. My colleague talked of a storm. A storm can come in a short period of time and it can destroy everything. Houses, human life, and that's the reason why we say natural disasters are harmful than human violence. The moderator will the judges and back to the audience. Ladies and gentlemen, before I proceed to my point, allow me to rebut to the point which was being said in my opinion. My opinion talk of loss of life. Ladies and gentlemen, we agree that human violence lead to loss of life and natural disasters lead to loss of life. Ladies and gentlemen, and natural disasters, human violence can be prevented. And there are some houses which can be used by bloodproof and missiles and guns cannot manage them. But natural disasters can destroy everything. Like earthquake can destroy everything. Both life of human and houses. And that is why we say natural disasters are more harmful than human violence. The moderator by the judges and back to go. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to proceed to my points. I would like to talk of flood. Ladies and gentlemen, flood is overflowing of water in a large amount behind its normal country. Ladies and gentlemen, can't you imagine? In 1931, water overwhelmed the bank of rivers, resulting in central China, killing hundreds of thousands and potentially millions of people. Ladies and gentlemen, and flood is a natural disaster. that can happen certainly compared to human violence. Ladies and gentlemen, therefore we say natural disasters are more harmful than human violence. The moderator, better judges, and back to my lovely audience. In addition to that, I would like to talk of volcanic eruption. Ladies and gentlemen, volcanic eruption is when gas and lava are released from volcano, sometimes explosively. Ladies and gentlemen, and volcanic eruption lead to death, and it cause population displacement and shortage of food by destroying minerals, crops, and soil. Ladies and gentlemen, therefore we say natural disasters are more harmful than human violence. The moderator, bear the judges, and back to the audience. Ladies and gentlemen, quick number rolling, I would like to talk of natural disasters coverage. Ladies and gentlemen, natural disasters can cover a great part of the world. For example, COVID-19 pandemic, which broke out to all the nations. Compared to human violence, that can happen within one nation up to 3 nations. Ladies and gentlemen, therefore we say natural disasters are more harmful than human violence. The moderator, bear the judges, and back to the audience. Ladies and gentlemen, before I proceed to another point, allow me to submit my issue. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to summarize my point. I talk of flood, I talk of natural disasters coming, I talk of volcanic eruption. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to conclude by saying this world was destroyed by flood in time of now, leaving only 8 people alive. Ladies and gentlemen, my dear opponents, please can you tell me which one was once destroyed by human violence? Ladies and gentlemen, if not, then I may say human violence, natural disasters are more harmful than human violence. I rest my case.
So that marks the end of the first two. We are going to the last main speaker from affirmative side. And a reminder to you that you still have 6 minutes. So once you come here, present your debate or your presentation on that within that time frame. For our viewers online, this is a friendly match debate between Good Hope Nursery and Primary School from Bor, Jonglei State, and Alliance Academy Nursery and Primary School, Juba, Central Equatorial State. It is a friendly debate and we are continuing with it. We are going to the third performer from the affirmative side. That is Honorable Atit Ayuen. The stage is yours.
To hit the nail on top allowed me to recognize the presence of Mr. Honorable Debate Official plus 2 competitive champions who are fighting for their right. Why not forgetting me, my dear brilliant audience at large? In front of you here is none other than Regina in from the affirmative side. Here to abuse the motion that human violence is more harmful than natural disaster. I really affirm the motion because of my following rule. Mr. Speaker, would you please allow me to defend the point that has been reverted by my dear opponent? Okay, my dear opponent, you have talked about the loss of life, but my opponent doesn't talk about loss of life, she talks about human violence. But human violence is not a natural disaster, and that's the main reason why I have found the motion. Through that time, Mr. Honorable, by the judges and back to the whole room. Mr. Speaker, would you the motion. Through the time of Mr. Honorable by the judges and back to the audience. Moving on to another point, intentionality of human violence. Human violence is often intentional and target, causing physical and emotional harm to individual communities. For example, Rusty and Attract, Ukraine, and intentionally and kill thousands of people, while if it was naturally disaster, it would not kill specific people now and then, and that's the main reason why I propose the motion. Through that effort, Mr. Honorable by the judges and back to the audience. Moreover, such an economic impact. Human violence can have lasting impact, such as damage to infrastructure and loss of productivity. While natural disaster may be covered by insurance or aid, for example, thank for your warning. The lack of training can affect what is leading to economic downturn. One natural disaster is mainly related to construction costs and temporary disruption, and that's the main reason why I propose the motion. To that time, Mr. Honorable by the judges and back to the podium. To summarize my point, I have talked of long-term impact of human violence, not only but also intentionality of human violence. Lastly, social and economic impacts. Up to this precious moment, allow me to conclude by saying, formal education will make you living, while self education will make you fortune. Mean that, say by Abraham Tony, mean that educating ourselves will help us to understand the harmfulness of human violence and sound.
Okay. Wonderful presentation from Honorable Akit. Now we are crossing the border and we go to the negative side. I here welcome Honorable Monica Arau. The stage is yours.
Ladies and gentlemen, it was once said by Wilson Halfred, and I quote, tomorrow cannot be predicted. Tomorrow cannot be predicted simply because of natural disaster. Wow, I wonder when I see some people say human violence is more harmful than natural disaster. Greeting to you, moderator, timekeeper, panel of judges, plus the two competing parties who are fighting for their mental right. Not forgetting you, House at large. In front of you is right Honorable Monica Arau, a people from Alliance Academy, who is standing for Giants Academic Warrior, and ready to oppose the motion which is well grammatically stated but wrongly justified. Human violence is more harmful than natural disaster. I disagree with the motion because of my following view. Mr. Honorable Moderator, allow me to back up the point that was being said by my opponent. My speaker was trying to talk about COVID-19, and you come and say COVID-19 is not a natural disaster. Do you know where coronavirus was originated? And that is why I disagree with the motion by saying natural disasters are more harmful than human violence. Mr. Honorable Moderator, allow me to go through my point. First and foremost, I would like to talk about extreme temperature. Ladies and gentlemen, is the highest degree of coldness or hotness of the environment, far beyond and we just see them in the massive deaths of wild animals, which will also make it hard for human beings to intervene for the treatment of animals. What makes this one more harmful than natural? What makes this one more harmful than human violence is the fact that many animal or prey species and wildlife for tourist attraction which puts the economic of the country will be lost in a short period of time. In this case, that is why I disagree with the motion by saying natural disasters are more harmful than human violence. The moderator by the judge and back to the audience. My dear judges, bear my witness. It's all in all I have talked of pandemic disease, I have talked of wild animals, I have talked of extreme temperature. Lastly, I would like to say, moreover, no matter how fast is bullet, it can never resist us and sun. There is a natural disaster that let it fall from the sky. Why do I mean by this? Natural disaster can destroy things that human violence cannot destroy. Ladies and gentlemen, I beg to stop here. I beg to rest my case and time.
That was Honorable Monica Rao from the negative side. And therefore, that marks the end of our main speakers for today. We are going to go to the last two that happen to be the floor speakers by calling upon Honorable Nyang Achek. The stage is yours. Remember, you have 5 minutes, so you use that time.
At my past place, I would like to send my warm regards to the team of judges plus 2 parties who are fighting for their right. While not forgetting you, my dear ladies and gentlemen, if one of you is not higher than young as you are ready to perform the super dynamic revolution, which is well, grammatically stated that human violence is more harmful than natural disaster. Mr. Speaker, may you allow me to back up for saying that my opponents? My opponent, you talk that you were foreigners of the United States. It was organized from Americans. Not only but also white animals. White animals, that is caused by disease, not natural disaster. And that is the main reason why I have found the super dynamic resolution. So let's wait for Mr. Honorable Debate Chairperson. And the judges and beg to the audience. My first point, I may talk of this ages. Religious struggle by the Roman Empire from the year 538 to 1798 AD. That's led over 5 million people dead. And that is the main reason that's why I affirm the motion. Through the time of Mr. Honorable Debate Chairperson, by the judges and beg to the audience. Not only but just of Uganda matters from the year 1885 to 1886 that led 45 people dead because of their faith, but not in a slowly disaster. Where king order with Kings Mwanga, king of Uganda, kingdom. And that is the main reason that's why I have done the motion. Through the time of Mr. Honorable Debate Chairperson, by the judges and beg to the audience. For the more they talk of abuse of human rights, human rights relate to abuse of human rights, such as the retention of personal freedom. And that is the main reason that's why I affirm the motion. Through the time of Mr. Honorable Debate Chairperson, many of the judges and back to the audience. In the quarter or not to develop, a good heart and a good art are always combinations. And conclusively, I would like to conclude my point by saying, one today for a better tomorrow. What I want to be, let us laugh today and tomorrow our land will be a better in thanks.
Honorable Esther Adao, the stage is yours.
Saint Matthew 1 says, and I quote, while natural disasters captured headline and natural attention short term, the work of rebuilding and rebuilding is long term. Greetings to you, moderator, panel of judges, timekeeper, plus the two competing parties who are against each other, not forgetting the ones I would like in front of you is not an Esada, who is negating today's resolution, as the resolution say. Human violence is less harmful, human violence is more harmful than natural disasters. I disagree with the motion because of my following view. Before I proceed to my point, allow me to back up Allow me to rebut on the point that was stated by my opponent. We talk about human rights. How is human rights related with our motion of this today? You also talk, I would like to back up the point. You also say that human COVID-19 was originated in America. To improve your rights, give us the evidence. To go to my point, I would like to talk about ESPAC. Ladies and gentlemen, ESPAC is a shaking of the surface resulting from the standard relief of energy Sophia. Ladies and gentlemen, ESPAC cause nuclear disasters where radioactive materials are released. Ladies and gentlemen, take an example of what happened in Japan 2011. ESPAC released radioactive materials over the atmosphere and into the sea. However, to kill people and aquatic animals, and that's why we say that natural disasters are more harmful than human violence. The moderator about the judges and back to the audience. Again and again, I will talk about tsunami. Ladies and gentlemen, tsunami is a supersonic ocean wave that can extremely destructive. Ladies and gentlemen, tsunami can bring water with a high effort into the dry land, which can cause much destruction of properties compared to human violence. Ladies and gentlemen, human violence is less destructive. Ladies and gentlemen, in 2004, tsunami occurred in Indian Ocean, killing over 230,000 people within short period of time, and that is why we say that natural disasters are more harmful than human violence. The moderator, by the judges, and back to you, the audience. To keep the ball rolling, I would like to talk about insect infestation. Ladies and gentlemen, insect infestation means the breaking out of insect or too much number of insects occupied in space. Ladies and gentlemen, insect infestation results to economic crisis as it clear every green plant around the particular area, and that is the why we say that natural disasters are more harmful than human violence. The moderator, by the judges, and back to the audience. To summarize my point, I talk of earthquake, tsunami, insect infestation. Conclusively, I may conclude by saying that, dear ladies and gentlemen, natural disasters generate broad range of effect, which is not only physical harm and damage population, but also unfair economic around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, I beg to stop there. I beg to raise my case and time.
That was Honorable Esther Adao from the negative team. Our audience and viewers, we are left with one speaker each, and therefore don't give up. We are about to wind up. At this juncture, I would like to call the last speaker from the affirmative side, that is the faith affirmer, Honorable Jacob Nyang. You are highly welcome.
First of all, I would like to first give a quote which was being said by James Academy-Juba, saying that developing body is better than having knowledge. So what I'm trying to mean there is just to develop knowledge while not developing the body. So first, and my first place, I would like to recognize the President, Mr. Speaker, Jai Sabulai and Kiba plus the two teams who are fighting for their rights. Why not forgetting you, my dear ladies and gentlemen. In front of his man, I have Ajakguong from the affirmative side coming to affirm the super dynamical solution which is stated human violence is more harmful than natural disaster. I have found it because of my following views. Mr. Speaker, may you allow me to first defend the point which was being spoken by my opponent. The opponent was saying that my teammate said that human right, but she did not say like that. She said human right abuse. And what she's trying to mean there is not what you say. So, Mr. Speaker, may you allow me to battle one of the points which were being spoken by my opponent. Well, you were saying that tsunami is less than natural disaster. Why is it less than the countries which are fighting against each other? How is that? That is Mr. Speaker, may you allow me to go through my views? My first point, I would like to talk of gender equality. Gender equality is how people are regarded together to treat one while cheating on them. Because like now, if you go to the job, you can find ladies are the one working there while men are not there. But it is just that because they are interested in that, and that's the reason I have found the motion through the table of Mr. Honorable debate, chairperson by the judges and back to the audience. My second point, I would like to talk about bribery. What I mean by bribery is how now governments, that governments can do meetings with cheating. Like if you are fighting for your own property, you can go and judge them by using money. You can give the money to them and just say that you just lied. So they can do that, and that's the reason I found the motion through the table of Mr. Honorable debate, chairperson by the judges and back to the audience. My third point, emotional violence. Emotional violence is also known as psychological abuse. What I'm trying to mean there is people who are now living in Juba are fearing because of gangsters, because those are human violence and they are lasting for long, because people may harm each other. And that's the reason I have found the motion through the table of Mr. Honorable debate chairperson by the judges and back to the audience. So thirdly, I would like to summarize all the points which were being spoken by my teammates. My teammates spoke of independence, Rwanda genocide, population displacement, tribalism, terms for warning. Impact of relationship in dating, discrimination, instability, human violence can cause long-lasting trauma, destruction of cultural heritage, loss of properties, poor health condition, intentional harm, long-term impact, national intentionality of human violence, social and economic effects, death of Uganda martyrs, harms of human violence, abuse of human rights, damages gender equality, bribery, emotional violence. To conclude, I would like to conclude my points by saying that education is the key to success, meaning that we should study well and understand that human violence are more harmful than natural disasters and crime. Mr. Speaker, here are my evidence.
We'll go to the last speaker for today, and that is none other than Honorable Ajakguong. The stage is yours.
To begin with, ladies and gentlemen, Augustine once said, and I quote, "You have no control over natural disasters. That is what is scary about it. You are helpless." That feeling of helplessness is really scary. Before I preach more, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to honor the table moderator, panel of judges, timekeeper plus two competing sides who are fighting for the main tribe, not forgetting the house at large. In front of his right, Honorable Ajakguong, ready and willing to negate the resolution that is well grammatically stated but wrongly justified. As the motion said, human violence is more harmful than natural disasters. I negate the resolution because of my following view. First of all, I would like to rebuttal the point that was said by my opponent. My opponent talked of World War I. Ladies and gentlemen, it confused me a lot to hear the word called World War I. To hear the word called World War I. How do you term it to be World War I while it happened between 4 countries in Europe, while it did not reach Africans and many continents? I would like to back up the point that was rebuttal. My opponent rebuttal tsunami. Ladies and gentlemen, what caused human violence is disagreement. But tsunami is a natural disaster which come emergency and kill a lot of people people who were aware when disagreeing passed. I would like to go through my point. First of all, I would like to talk of sources of natural disasters and no. Ladies and gentlemen, what to make natural disasters more harmful than human violence is the fact that we do not know where they come from. We just get to know when they have already appeared. And this is the fundamental reason we are negating the resolution by saying that human violence is less harmful than natural disasters. With this, I hand this point to the table moderator, then the judges, and back to the audience. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, timing of natural disasters is always unknown. Ladies and gentlemen, the time in which natural disaster occur or happen is always unknown to human. It may happen in the middle of the day or at midnight when you are in a deep sleep, which does not give you time to prepare and protect yourself. And this is the fundamental reason we are negating the resolution by saying that human violence is less harmful than natural disasters. With this, I hand this point to the table moderator, by the judges, and back to the audience. To keep the pot boiling, ladies and gentlemen. Natural disasters have no human solution. Ladies and gentlemen, in as much as we know that all of human violence can be solved through peace talk and negotiation, this is not the case with human violence. This is not the case with natural disasters. They happen by themselves, destroyed by themselves, and live by themselves without human solution made for them, making them more harmful than human violence. With this, I am responding to the table moderator, by the judges, and back to the audience. In summary, I have talked of sources of natural disasters are unknown. Timing of natural disaster is unknown. Natural disasters have no human solution. I would like to conclude by saying that. In conclusion, I want to conclude by asking you a question. Ladies and gentlemen, why do we fear death? This is because death has no solution. It can't alarm people. It can't be prevented. Ladies and gentlemen, natural disasters are like death. They can't be prevented. They can't be timed, and lastly, they have no solution, making them more harmful than human violence. Ladies and gentlemen, I beg to stop here. I beg to raise my case.
Well, it has really been an entertaining session.
And how the speeches are going to be delivered. Not to waste your time, I recognize and appreciate the time being given upon this occasion of today by CTBU Academy. I would love to call the teacher. I would have given the opportunity to the people of CTBU Academy to talk, but because of time, I give the opportunity to the teacher of CTBU Academy to come and talk on behalf of the primary school teachers. And I also apologize to the people of CTBU Academy for not giving you any chance. Thank you.
Thank you so much. May the sitting protocol remain observed. I will not talk too much because the time is really not on our side. My name is Daniel. I am the boss of CTBU Academy, Nursery and Primary School. So I observed everything, and all of us, we are so excited. I was about to talk too much, but because of time and these people are mine also, I'm going to distribute them from one location to another location. So what I'm going to say to the two teams, I want to say thank you so much, and you guys entertain us seriously. I can see parliamentarian in you guys, and I can see ministers in you guys, and I can see governors in you guys, and I can see also teachers in you guys, and all the categories of human being in you guys. So thank you so much. To Guru Primary School in Botown, I have to say there is something in Botown because of you guys. So thank you so much. You really remind us of our homeland. Botown is a historical town, and we really know it is a historical town because of that way you guys are presented today to us. And to Align Primary School, you really represent Juba City. I know now when they go back, they will know that when you are in Juba, how does the Juba smell? And when you also go with those who are in Botown, they will know also they are not just there in Bor, but they can talk like the way you guys have seen. So the competition is really so fair and so tough, and thank you so much for that. To all the two persons, I have to say thank you for this kind of interaction. You know, we speak one language when we come together like this. Let us unite our kids and let us really train them so that they can be better than us tomorrow. That's what I have to say to the patron. And to the entire kind of organizing committee, for good, you can send my greeting to your humble director, Matiam Shul. Let him continue with that work. You know, it's not very easy for you now to invest in education, but to invest in hotels and invest in other kind of marriage ceremonies and stuff like that. So tell them that all our support
with you, and the prayers are also with you. May God bless you, and may God also give you more things to invest in education and help in the state of marriage in many women and many kind of concubine and stuff like that. And thank you so much. For now, I have also asked you to allow me also to go with the kids so that I can go and distribute them. I was supposed to be with the judges. Sorry for inconvenient to talk, then now you guys will talk later after me without hearing you. Thank you so much. Once again, I remain the Black Bundle.
Thank you. The people of CTPO Academy are released. We are free to go. To proceed with the speeches, I would love to call the PTA representatives to come and have raise a word within a period of 1 minute.
Thank you, Speaker. First of all, I give thanks to Almighty God for giving us this opportunity. I was going to talk much, but because of time, I'm going to try at least to squeeze my points that I'm going to speak out. First of all, I appreciate the hosting school, Elite High School, the mighty Elite, for hosting us, giving this amazing accommodation. So we are very happy, and may God bless you. Secondly, I want to appreciate the management and the administration of Good Hope for making it all the way from the town coming to Juba. Though the journey was tiresome and not favorable, but you have made it that we are here today. I thank you, and I also encourage you to go on with that mind of uniting and be friendly. Thirdly, I'm super happy that I'm here today to attend this program. And this one now has proved to me that we don't just send our children to school just to pass time, but to be molded as tomorrow leaders. Now from this program that we have witnessed today, it shows that our children are the tomorrow leaders, the speakers of tomorrow. Most of them are going to be speakers in the parliament, and this one is so amazing. And I really thank the management of both teams, and I encourage you to go on with that spirit, and God will be with you. Lastly, I want to assure you, first of all, I'm by the name Philip Alion Habam. I'm the PTA chairman of Alliance Academy. Now, to my dear people who are out there, I want to assure you that these children here are 100% ready to face any team. I thought it was only my school, but it has now shown to me that both the school, even Good, they are all ready to face anything, even if high school, they can speak with them. Wow, this is so amazing. Even if they are needed in the parliament to go and represent the country now, they are very ready. And I really thank the management of the two schools, and I also encourage you. You are not just doing nothing there, but you are molding our children to be better leaders of our future. Thank you. I beg to stop here.
Thank you. We are going well, and we remain with only 3 speeches. In the sight of the participating school administrators, there's a plan to give the speech to a teacher to represent all the teachers from one school and the other teacher to represent the teachers from the other school, but because of time, we eliminate that. We were also planning to give the opportunity to the whole school, that's Elite High School. That opportunity will not be there, and we apologize. We also appreciate the work done from the Elite High School for hosting this debate. I would love to call the Director of Studies of Gotop Nursery Primary School to come and have a word that will start. Demis Parash, you are welcome.
First and foremost, permit me to recognize the administration of Alliance Academy, not forgetting to appreciate the president of my School-Bor Academy, not exactly forgetting to appreciate the whole school, which is none of them, Elite High School. I'm by name Nurs the doors of Good Nursery Primary School. On the behalf of the school and on my behalf, I'm really very glad to be here today. It has taken long that we need to have interactions between the schools. It was no plan, if possible, to meet such important schools like Elite and Alliance Academy and CTV. Today God has made it possible for us to meet such a school. And I would like to say that the main reason why we decided to come here is because we need to promote fees. In the process of promoting fees, fees need to promote in different ways. We need to promote fees through sports, and sport has started with debate, and it has really made me happy today to be here. I would like to say that thanks to the administration of Alliance Academy for the well welcoming. It was not really easy, but you guys are making it for us to be here. Furthermore, I would like to give an advice to all the students and people at large. I would like to tell you one thing. They say that the great leaders are the great leaders. What is meaning by that word is we need to encourage our people and student lives to be great leaders, so that they will be great leaders in the nations. I would like to say that all the primary school alongside Juba, you are all also welcome to make sure you go and visit Bo Town too, so that you will get such a school like Europe and the rest of the schools. Bo Town is a hometown to all of us, and Juba is also a home to all of us. So what I mean from there, we need to interact, we need to meet ourselves, we need to visit ourselves, so that we need to know what we are doing within the nation here. All I would like to say that thanks to the both two teams who have tried today to elaborate their own ideas. It was not all that simple, but you guys have tried. So later on, if you lose, please take out next time we win. If it happens that the Alliance Academy lose, then next time you try to make sure that you begin back. Thanks for listening.
Thank you. That was a nice speech from the Director of Studies of Gotop Nursery Primary School. But as for now, we remain with only one person, the teacher of Alliance Academy. Then after him, the results will be the one to be announced. The first result of the first debate, that's Group B, and the result of the second debate, that's Group A. Then after the result, there's nothing left apart from to the partial. Allow me to welcome the teacher of Alliance Academy to come and put some remark, and after him, the results will be want to be announced by the judges. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very happy. Thank you so much, Councillor, for the time that you have given to me. The time that we are in is not favorable because the time is not our friend. If time was our friends, we would have told it that you have to wait and you have to stand where 4 is. But now it's no longer our friend. May protocol remain observed, and I'm very happy today to have a business in my compound. Though it is illegal, I have to say this is my compound. Godub is ever and ever again welcome to Juba, and we win happy time, and we say may God be with you, and with you you are the great, and you will be great ever and ever and forever. Alain is always happy for you when we heard about your willing to be with us. We ever celebrate, and we shall celebrate this tonight if God is with us. Unless our mic is not going to work. If it is going to work, we are going to celebrate. Whether you are going to be crowned as the winner ever, we are going to be with you. If we are going to win, or if we are going to make it at the same level by draw, we are going to celebrate, no problem. What I want to say is, I want to tell you the people who is the teacher. Teacher is somebody who take time to mentor you, to let you know what you don't know. He's not only somebody who take the chalks and go on the board and teach, but he's somebody who tell you about your tomorrow future. What I want to tell you is, both people from Alliance and Guru, you need to respect your teachers and respect whoever who is willing to teach you. The time that we have come today, you were not known, and the video that we are doing here, you will get your video here. If you are among the participants, you will watch, and your children will watch it, and even whoever who is going to be in your descent will watch it. While we do that, we are proud of you. If you participated very well, you will make sure that you want to continue like that. If you have some errors, you must make sure that you will correct by tomorrow. We, the teachers, we have remained as the liberators of this country. Yes, South Sudan remain as an independent country. What next to be done? Is to train the children which are in the country to know what will take this country to the next level and to be at the same level with the world. And this is what we are doing. Now, the people that we have today, even though you are going to be our parliamentarian now representing us, we cannot fear because we made what we want. Somebody who is going to fail around is not a failure, he's a learner. I would like to appreciate all the judges, the teachers that we call from Elite High School. We are always proud of Elite, and we know the work that you are going to do is not going to paper, whether you are with a lion here within Juba, or is not going to do anything that is going to paper anybody in any way. And we do trust that why we all agree to be with you, and we are always proud of you. Your hospitality is really appreciated, and I recognize. I want to assure all of you here, I would like to request Mr. Demcho to stand up, send that to wave you for a while. Mr. Demcho, carry over. You went there. He was the one taking the student from Elite High School to Nairobi representing South Sudan in East Africa. He's a great teacher, and I'm very proud for all of you to see him here with us. Also, the same student who represented South Sudan in East Africa are here within the school. So, you must know that we teachers, we are not working for something that is going to hinder your life later in future, but we work for something that you are going to benefit in future. And we are willing to do that. I would like to appreciate the board directors from Guru and Alliance Academy for a very good collaboration. Without your collective responsibilities, we would have never come up to this point where we say, hi, what? But it is your collective responsibilities. That's why you inject the money. It is still right to some other people that you have injected your money in vain, but it is not in vain. When these children of the nation come to the point of interacting among themselves, or with the couple of far distance to interact in a certain place, it is a very great achievement, though you feel like you have never achieved anything. You have achieved more than attending 100 piece of land. My apology to Elite High School for a too much consumption of the time. We have consumed your time too much. But what I want to say, if you are a great leader, if you are a great, let me just say if you are great, you are the person that most of the people benefit on you. So whenever you ask us, we are proud of that. And don't be doubting, and don't be that thinking that they have consumed our time. Just say, we have hosted them today, and tomorrow we are going to be brave. And I have seen most of the people, I have seen most of the students here, they will say, this person is from Helena High School. That is one of the great things that have happened today. Hallelujah! I'm a pastor, as you have heard from my colleague counsel, Mr. Akwad. Up to this point, what I want to say is, I have taken much of the time, and the good thing is, the people that we have remained from both the school are going to be within the body. So if we go, we shall go straight to the school. If we are going to dance, we shall go and dance as one school, regardless of the name that we have. Let me say one thing. You are a good group that everybody is willing to achieve. Alliance is a unity that everybody is willing to achieve. So now, what next now? You are the group that we want. And we are the unity that everybody is expecting in South Sudan and Africa. That's all. That's why Mr. Patrick Lumumba always advocated for the unity of Africa. Yes, it is about the alliance. Okay? And let the home remain up to this far. Thank you so much. How about the name of the children? The head teacher of Alliance Academy. In the absence of my director of the school, is also with you, and I hope we shall still link up tomorrow, and we shall still have my time tomorrow with you. Thank you so much, and I'd like to invite the other school, if you are ready tomorrow, just visit in our school, and we are going to have a very good day with our visitors tomorrow, and they are no longer our visitors. With our member, thank you so much. If we go to Botown, we go direct to where you are, and we shall just be visiting our school. Just inform those in board that Alliance is willing to come. He is willing to come. Whether it is going to be very message to you on this evening occasions, let it be positive to them there. They describe us that they are very tough, and we shall never describe you that you are very tough. Okay? But you are trying your best. Thank you so much, Council. I have seen you are continuing. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. The program is almost to an end. We remain with the results, and the judges for the second debate are still working on the result. I would also love to call the judges of the past debate to come and announce the result of the past session. That was the debate between Group A, Group B, the both school, Alliance Academy, and Gutov Nursery and Primary School in Bor. In front of you here are the judges for the past debate.
I want to thank everyone. It has actually been a nice day. I will not actually talk much, as you have seen in your past time. I want to talk about very few things that I observed during the debate. I am saying this because you're going to continue debating. This is not the last day that you're going to debate. When you are explaining a point, you should make sure that you're in position to give relevant examples. That one makes sense at all, okay? Even if you are not actually giving evidences, we are going to use the examples that you have given, okay, as the evidences. Thank you very much. I am Jonathan Ajak. I was one of the co-judge. Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. With you again is Nurs Simon, one of the staff teachers and a co-judge. What I have really observed in this debate, the debate was good on both sides, but if there's something I would like all the speakers to work on is the speed. When you get on the stage, you need to speak at a moderate speed. Moderate speed. You can come here and start like talking, no one will understand what you're saying. You need to work on your speed. That's one thing. The second thing is eye contact. You know, in order to be able to convince the audience, you must be able to look them in the eye. Make them feel that what you're saying is true. But if you're looking like this, it's not good, so you need to work on the speakers from both sides. Again, about the smartness, about the smart, with the exception of the shoes, there were some wearing different shoes that were actually not matching with the uniform, but on the side of maybe tucking in and all that, everything was good. So you also need to work on that. Another thing that I've observed is about the repetition. You know, as the first speaker goes onto the stage, it's always advisable as the second speaker to make sure you write down the point that has been spoken by the first speaker. So that you avoid repetition, because the more you repeat, the more you're going to lose marks. I'm not going to waste much of your time. I would like to stop here and thank you.
The participant, the organizers of the debate, the people from the media, thank you very much. We are all teachers from Elite High School, and we were given this job. It wasn't ours. We were just found to be members of this compound, and we were given that opportunity. It's a privilege that we served and judge the debate. We know our judgment is going to be just and fair. If there is anything that happens after the judgment, I want to request the administrators of both the schools not to attribute it to Elite High School, but it should be me and these two friends of mine who are standing here. Are we all there? Yeah, if anything happens, do not say the teachers of Elite High School. You say Simon Deng, you say Simon Ango, and I was Atim Ajak. Where are the people who did this and this? Don't say Elite High School, because we are not judging as members of Elite High School. We had two categories of debate. One was the oral adjudication, where we are going to be speaking to you about the mistakes you made in the debate. Then the other one is the written adjudication, where you are going to be given your points and what you got. So because of time, we will not be going through the oral adjudication very much, but then we will have to put some few things across so that as you continue debating, you should know what it is. First of all, specifically with our good hope, when you are defining a keyword, please do not say modern is at this one, and this one is at this one, or this one is at this one. If you are defining a keyword, define the keyword as a whole. What does it mean? If it is life, let it be life. If it is a human being, do not say human being is a noun, or human being is a this. No, a modern debate does not allow that. So I am requesting, if that is going to be possible, next time you debate, you have to define the motion as a whole. Secondly, it was with both the teams, a Bible verse is not required. If you are debating, please do not use a Bible verse. Not everyone is a Christian. You will go to a debate forum where you get the judges are Muslims, you'll be using your Bible, and then you do not believe in your Bible. You'll be there saying, and Jesus Christ, for them they believe in Muhammad. You are saying God, for them they believe in Allah. And you will be upside. What you are saying, the debate, it doesn't exist. So I want all of you, please, next time you debate, do not use Bible verses. Are we all there? Yeah, it's okay. The other one is understanding the motion. For you to win a debate, you need to have a strong team case. As a debate, for example, when people were debating, the whole debate should have been central around better. Are the speakers there? The whole debate was supposed to be only centered around better. While the other person would be saying modern life is better than ancient life, the other side would agree that no, we are not saying modern life is better, but we are saying modern life is good, and then ancient life is better. The other one will say no, ancient life is good, but then modern life is what? Modern life is better. So the word better as a comparative become our main point of a debate, and that is where we are going to get points. Even if they say that vehicles kill people and this one does this and this one does this, we say yes, and that is why we are saying modern life is good, but then ancient life is better. Even if they say that in modern life we use vehicles, yes, we use vehicles in modern life and we say it is good, but we are saying ancient life was better. Are we together? From there, then you have a debate. The judges will not be wavering between two or three things. We will have only few things to put across. The other one is I want to request the teachers, tomorrow or next tomorrow if we have the debate, let the participant give the evidences by themselves. You are a teacher, your work is over. You have trained them. There on the stage, do not appear. Be somewhere far away at the back and then see what they are doing. If you are also a very good patron, you'll be writing the mistakes down by yourself so that if you go for the next debate, you don't repeat the same thing. Give them their points, give them their evidences, let them be the one to present theirs. As a speaker will be presenting, he will say, and I want to quote this from this one, and then he removes what he wants to say and then give it to the judge. But then if you come from somewhere as a teacher, taking the evidences, giving it to the judges, no, it doesn't work. So I request you give the participant that opportunity to be doing that. The other one is when you are giving an evidence, there is something which is supposed to be written somewhere. If I come and I take a picture of these people seated like this, and then print it out and say these people were watching football, who will say no? Nobody will say no. Why? Because nothing shows that these people are not watching football. Are you getting very well? You see the screen? Is this one a video screen? It's not a video screen, right? But if a photo is taken from this side, it will appear like you are watching a video screen. Are we all there? So sometimes we are providing evidences, the evidence should have something written beneath it that explains what these people are doing. It should be there. But then if we don't have such a thing, nobody, no judge in his right mind will believe that what this person is offering is right. No, we do not believe like that. So you have to provide an evidence that has something written on it. So that when I looked at the picture, then I looked at the explanation, I said, oh, this is what this person is saying. Huh? You don't know ChatGPT? A mixture box. It's called mixer box. When I looked at the point, all the points were derived from mixer box. Next time, let us try to make sure we simplify the points. Make them simple. Let a judge know that this child has the point in his mind. Now, during the debate, there were those speakers who stood and then they were thinking about what to say. You have some minutes there. You want to say something, but then that thing is not coming up. You have to repeat, I want to talk about. There was a person who repeated until 4 times. It simply means that you have forgotten what you want to say. You are a debater, you are not supposed to forget. You have it at your fingertips. You already know what you are supposed to be saying. If we have time, honestly, we will have to sit and then discuss more. But it's a debate, it's all correction and correction and correction. There are things we will have to provide here, and they are a small token of appreciation. If somebody has done something, you have to appreciate. And Elite High School, though not the whole institution, is going to give these ones to almost all the participants. Actually, we are sorry for the participants of debate A. These are going to be given to the participants of debate B. Those are the people who judge their debate. And before I give these ones to all the participants, nobody has lost a debate. We are all winners. Are we all there? We are all winners of tonight's controversial debate. But then there is a person who has won with higher points. The debate was between who were their farmers in the first debate? Alliance. I think Alliance were their farmers. Then we have Good Hope as the negators in the first debate. So we say that from Judge A, the farmers came up with 76 points. If you go to the second judge, the farmers came up with 75.9 points. If you go to the third judge, the farmers came up with 78.1. If you add them all up together, then you divide them by 3, you will have 76.6 points. If you look at the negators, they have 80.4 points from one judge. From the second judge, they have 79.2. From the third judge, they have 76.8. If you add them up together, then you divide them by 3, you are going to have 78.8. So in the first debate, we are saying Good Hope Nursery and Primary School Board are the winners of debate 2. It's okay, thank you very much. But then we have speakers who outperformed the rest of the speakers. We say that the overall best speaker in the debate was, and I want to call this person forward, let us all put our hands together to welcome Honorable Adaw Malek Alier. Adaw Malek Alier. And then we have the second best speaker, the Honorable Emmanuel Anyang Bo. Let us put our hands together. And then I would love to welcome, Honorable Ayen Mayom Atun. Ayen Mayom Atun. Followed by Honorable Atian Wolwol. Atian Wolwol, you come. And then Honorable Lau Chi Lang. Let us all put our hands together and clap for them. It's not easy. Okay, let us all put our hands together to welcome the last speaker, Honorable Mino Marial Manyang. Okay, let us all put our hands together to welcome Honorable Anyang Alier. I am sorry. And then as she comes, Nyanchir Ayen Bol. And then John Wall will also come. And then the last person should be Honorable Alel William Nyon. Until then, we really thank you very much. It is not an easy thing. Traveling from Bor, coming at last.
Thank you. That's all about the past debate. And before I call the judges for the second debate, can all of us give an appreciation to Goto Nursery and Primary School in Bor? Please, let's clap. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. That was Team B debate. As we are waiting for Team A debate results, I would also love to call the judges. And before I call the judges, please, after the results of second debate, all of us will be going back to school together. Both Goto and the people of Alliance Academy. These results will be the last results, and after the results, there's nothing left but to departure. The judges.
And it will not be reasonable for us to waste time again. We will not talk about the areas of success, and then some of the areas that you are supposed to improve on. But God's willing, we may meet in another day, and we shall elaborate you more on where you are supposed to put in more effort. I am Samson Okui, acting as a court judge for this session. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Actually, the debate has been fair. And due to the time not being our friend at this moment, the overall or the overview of the debate, I shall recommend this to the debate patrons of the two schools. Please, you have a lot of work to do. Invest in these pupils, and they will be the best we require of them. Please, take this serious. Invest in the pupils. They need your guidance and knowledge. Thank you so much. I now welcome my Chief Judge, Ms. Okir. Welcome.
God is good. And all the time. We're already late. Let me do my activity. Hello, wave at the camera. All of you. Hello. Yes. The other ones, this side, please. Hello, wave at the camera. Let your parents see you. You awake now? Some of you are sleeping. Can I now announce the results? Thank you. So, the teachers from various schools, head teachers, the students, and the hosts, good evening once again. Once again, had I said good evening before? Okay, so just to state something briefly about the debate, it has been a strong one, a tough one. I really appreciate the primary school students. You have been very eloquent, you have been very smart. It shows that you're doing a lot of good work in your classrooms. Can you applaud your teachers? Applaud is clapping, eh? Yeah, and still to the teachers, you have a lot of work to do on them. I was hearing some of them saying that I will need to back up a point instead of rebuttaling. And you have to teach them more on how to connect from one statement to another. Not all of them using, I don't know, back to the judges, sijui via what, so many. So, back to you, the patrons, you have a lot to do. And as the judges, we want to say that we are pleased with what we have seen. And next time, I believe that coming from Bor will not be a waste of energy. Are we together? Yeah, so well done to the both teams. To the scores, Good Hope, where was that for the last time? Good Hope, where are you? Yeah, Team Good Hope scored or garnered 46.6%. A round of applause for them. Team Alliance Academy, wave at us for the last time. Team Alliance, thank you. They garnered 49.1%. So, just before I clarify who the winners are, we have the best performers from both sides. So, the best performer that is good from Good Hope is Awaj Alier. A round of applause for Awaj. She garnered 66% of the total. Another round of applause for her. Our best negator, that is from Team Alliance. We have Ajakguong. A round of applause for her. With a total of 66.7%. That makes our overall best debater of today none other than Ajakguong. And as for the scores, the winners of today's debates is Alliance Academy with a total of 49.1%. A round of applause for them. So, in conclusion, as teachers of Alliance, it does not end here. Competition is eternal. It doesn't end. And to our learners of today, Good Hope Academy, every warrior lives to fight another day. So I want to encourage you. Read so many books, polish a lot on your language, on your confidence, on your content. Don't cram points. Dig deep into research. Let your teachers help you research and come here and bombard us with content. Then I will mark you with so many points. Are we together? So all the best and safe journey for those who are going back to Bor, and success in the next coming debates. Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's now 1-1. We really appreciate the judges, and after the function, I would love to say it. Our today's debate is totally close and it's over.
Hello. I hope everybody's happy, right? This is 1-1.